Warning, explicit content. Blood, guts, swearing, lots of bad words, adult themes. No nudity, though. Lots of violence. Did I say violence? Viewers' discretion is advised. Welcome back, and I hope you guys are ready for another exciting episode of Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Of course, we're going to be screaming, yelling at the dice roller, and just generally being like, "Ah!" But, you know, it's all in good fun. So let's enjoy the story. Let's kill some monsters, do some dungeons, and see what comes next. So let's go and hop into it. Oh, so that elevator ride was pretty quick. Faster than I thought. Didn't get ambushed either. But here we are. We're in the middle tier of the city. Just had to intimidate a guard. Got my coffee. It's over here. Ooh. Yes, must loot all the loots. This demon looks frail and sickly, especially in comparison to the mighty entourage that surrounds him. His voice sounds dull and tired, but his demeanor is calm and self-assured. He clearly believes himself to be in full control of the situation. A mortal with mythic abilities? How fortunate that you have made your way to the abyss. Moreover, you have come to Alashanera, which makes things even more convenient for me. Yes, what a stroke of luck. You see, I need you to be my test subject. You need me to be what? Something to study, take apart, test. For the first time, you hear enthusiasm in the demon's voice. You see, I actually like you very much, though I doubt my way of expressing it will bring you much enjoyment. I'm afraid the demons you've met previously have given you the wrong impression about our kind. You may think we only want to poison and destroy, especially when it comes to crusaders and their leaders. But that's not who I am. I'm a different breed. I love everything that is new, unexplored, and untested. And I am quite positive that if I get enough of your blood and tissue, I can create something new and unique from them. Angels, for example, make excellent fuel for our machines. What uses could be found for such an unusual mortal? I don't normally like biting demons, but this one's different. I'd sure like to chomp down on him right now, says Avu. Who are you? The demon remains silent for a moment. Either he is hesitant to reveal his name, or simply enjoys prolonging the suspense. I am Mutasafin. I am at present Hepsamira's most trusted alchemist. I am on an urgent mission for her. Perhaps you can't even guess what it is. Xanther Vang was working on something similar in your world wound. Of course, it was a mistake to entrust such work to someone who wasn't a demon. He did not fully appreciate the honor he had been given. No wonder his enhanced demons couldn't protect him. But it does not matter. I am superior to him in all respects, and I keep better pets. So are you going to attack me or... Yes, let's get started, shall we? He turns around. Servants! You don't have to take this specimen alive. I just need the body. Well. Actually. Delay after my rage singer so I can pounce. He threw the rock into the building. No, I'll get the Marilith.
You'll tell me no more.
You fucked up, Mr. Ed.
Away, you rascal!
Guys fucked up Mr. Ed.
Feelings, thug.
Go Shadow Demon. Get in there, boy. Alright. A monstrous shadow appears, somewhere at the edge of your vision. It does not seem to be in a hurry to approach, and keeps its distance as it begins to speak. The shadow's voice is very strange. It's constantly shifting. One moment, it sounds young and melodious, and the next, it rasps and rattles with age. However, despite the different intonations, the voice has a stern, ominous quality that never changes.
I heard your toy soldier crusaders had taken over the Midnight Vein and the rift located there. But I never thought you'd have the nerve to descend into the abyss. I assumed you'd block the underground passages, put guards out by the rubble, and sit there, shaking, waiting for someone to attack you again.
I know that, fiend. Champion, this is the Echo of Discari, the avatar of our arch-enemy. This is a mighty, cunning, and vengeful opponent. He cannot see or hear me, but he will pounce if he knows I am here. He hates everything related to Iomedae. Be cautious.
The Echo of Discari. I know who you are.
You come from the land of Iomedae's servants. And Iomedae's servants know me, for I have killed many of them.
What do you want from me?
It may surprise you, but nothing. You overestimate your importance, mortal. You probably think your victories in Dresden and the Midnight Vein have dealt us a fatal blow, don't you? But my lord's hordes are endless, and there are other rifts in the wound that will serve our purpose when the hour comes. So no, I did not come here for you, mortal.
You're right. The Midnight Vein and Dresden were inconsequential. Just wait till I get started with you.
Your words are nothing more than empty bravado. Last time, it took the power of your god Erodin to stop us, but now he's dead, and the power that mortals currently possess is nothing compared to the power he wielded.
That's true.
I was looking for Mutasafin. I need to speak with him. I stumbled upon you by accident.
What a shame. I killed the demon you're looking for.
No, you did not. Mutasafin can't be killed, at least not by conventional methods. He's probably groveling at Hepzimira's feet by now, begging her not to punish him for wasting a few demons on such a stupid escapade. She will not be happy about that. Oh no, she most certainly will not.
If you don't want to fight, then you can go your way and I'll go mine.
Begone, and hope we do not meet again. You will still perish in the abyss, but death by my hand will be far, far more painful than any other possible demise you might suffer here.
Okay. The abyss is full of hideous creatures, but you have just met one of the worst. The Echo of Discari is an old enemy of mine. He is both vile and cunning. I wish I could comprehend his dark machinations, but I do not understand why he has revealed himself to us in this way. It seems unlikely that he would come here just to gloat. The angels fall silent, lost in thought.
So exciting!
Oh, Mr. Ed is dead right now. That sucks. Man, I super have to rest now. My archer ain't got no horse. The vague outline of an apparition does not allow you to see the face and appearance of the speaker, but you recognize the voice without difficulty. It's your exotic companion, Early Sunset, and his words radiate dismay. Garou, I found you at long last. Even with my spells, it was not an easy feat in the abyss. Where were you before you came here? I have not yet arrived. I am on my way, at the edge of the abyss. I first wanted to contact you, make sure that you're still alive. I did not expect to find you in Alashunera. It's a nasty place, and its ruler is more dangerous than most of the other demon lords. It goes without saying that you should be incredibly careful there. Why were you looking for me? I bring you the latest news from Galarian. You will surely want to hear it. And I was sincerely worried about you. The abyss is a dangerous place. It's far too easy to disappear there. How wonderful it is to see I am not alone, and that some of your allies from the other planes are willing to rush to your aid, chimes in the hand. Early Sunset does not react to the angel's words. He either does not see the angel, or he does not consider it necessary to answer. So, I see. What now? I will soon arrive and meet you in person. Forgive me, but I do not wish to appear within the walls of Alashunera. I will go to the place of the former rift in the Midnight Fane, and I will wait for you there. When we meet, we can speak and exchange news. Good luck. My thoughts are with you. To the flesh markets. Oh shit. It's
With grace?
Hapsamira. Master Sarskis is delighted to behold Lady Hapsamira and Lady Shamira. It is a great honor for him. How may he assist you? Hapsamira is looking to buy some slaves. The best slaves. It's for an important job. Allow me to present this fine specimen. An extraordinary, belligerent, destructive, and vicious slave. He's killed 7 hunters before his capture. Shut your mouth, meatball. Your breath stinks. I don't need gladiators or bodyguards. I'm looking for a pack of strong demons, ones who are not very bright and can obey orders. In that case, perhaps my lady would be interested in a batch of creatures recently captured in the lower city. They are all strong and quite stupid. Hepsamira, what do you want with these puny creatures? They're small, fry. Fit only to be cannon fodder for the Crusaders. I would suggest... They seem fine to me. Finish the preparations, then send them to the harem of the Ardent Dreams, and be quick about it. What are they planning? A dark-haired young man stares up at the ugly lump of flesh hovering in the air. Hello up there. I am blinded by your beauty. Please, descend to this humble mortal, and grant me the honor of a date with you. The demon gives an indignant snort and begins to gurgle angrily. His tiefling slave translates. Master Sarskly says you have 10 seconds to get out of his sight, or he'll command his lackeys to gouge out your eyes. All right, I can take the hint. I'm leaving. The young man backs away and jots something down in his notebook. Done. Excellent source material. Now I'll have to go have a drink or two in the tavern and get to work. Fucking weirdo. Venture captain. A lean old man with his back still stiff as a pikestaff casts a piercing look at you. His gray hair and luxurious sideburns grant him an imposing and significant demeanor. Greetings. I am Count Christoph Rolano. I have the honor of serving as venture captain of the Pathfinder Society, heading the branch of the society in Alashunera and its adjacent territories. If you need the services of the Pathfinders, I can be of assistance. Casting a sharp look at you, Christoph hands you a sealed letter. I admit, your appearance here did not surprise me because I recently received this letter. It's addressed to you, and I have held it in anticipation of your arrival. Take the letter. Handing you the letter, Christoph offers a formal nod. My duty's been done. Okay. grotesquely fat demon speaks to a demoness standing in front of him, his voice irritated yet slightly sycophantic. If you want to get these sweet Azamars for the 10,000 delights, cough up 50,000. Just look at how delicious they are. These girls haven't yet been whipped. Your clients will be clamoring for them, and after they become too worn out, they'll make a magnificent stew. I'll give you 30 if you stop talking rubbish, Dunk, or keep going, and you can steer clear of my palace of delights. You can pleasure yourself on your own, you fat chunk of rotten meat. Do you want to get on Shafaro's bad side? Do you really want that? The Azamar slaves standing nearby try to avoid looking at the angry demoness. Even in their miserable position, they retain the mark of inner purity and nobility inherited to their kind. Puffing himself up, the fat demon answers abruptly and angrily, 50,000 for these delights, innocent creatures you shabby and worn-out demoness can't hope to compete with. That is my final offer. Stay away from the 10,000 delights. You can have your own little morsels pledged to you from now on, you greedy, horny piece of shit. The disgustingly fleshy demon greets you with a wave, his arm encased in roll after roll of fat. Allow me to present my living wares, the finest household slaves to serve you and entertain your body and spirits, and they can satiate even the most exquisite cravings. The demon accompanies his last claim with a voluptuous lip-smacking, looking pleased. Show me what you have for sale. Just feast your eyes on them. The most exquisite pleasure slaves, raised in comfort and luxury at your service. They are all well trained, neat, docile, and stand ready to become ideal servants for your manor. All of them are young and healthy, in a perfect state of ripeness. The demon bursts into sickening cackling and then whispers to you confidently, of course, we have made sure that their tender flesh meets the expectations of even the most demanding gourmet. They have no inkling of what awaits them, so you need not worry about fear spoiling the meat, making it tough and bitter. Beautiful, athletic, and well-groomed young men and women of different races smile sweetly at you. Their cheerful looks aren't marred by the slightest hint of intelligence. These slaves remind you of happy and well-fed sheep grazing in a pasture. The slaver's eyes widen as he starts to speak, nearly hyperventilating. Just recently, one of my slave hunting crews returned, bringing me a most beautiful gift, a group of young, fresh, pure Azamar girls, full of mouth-watering innocence. All of them are beautiful in their prime, caught with the utmost care, unwounded. Shamira will take an interest in them, I wager. Because of her origin, she loves having her fun with Azamars. There are countless ways one can use such a valuable acquisition. Though, if you ask me, the smartest way is to treat yourself to a medium-rare filet with rich, meaty gravy. By the Azamars. Oh, I see you're a connoisseur. I'd like to warn you that these little birds will cost you a pretty penny. Their price scared off the madam of the 10,000 delights, but for Shamira, to whom I intend to sell these fresh Azamar beauties, 50,000 is spare change. I'm willing to sell them to you for the same price. If we do not intervene, these women will all be doomed by the celestial blood that flows in their veins. There is nothing more tantalizing for a demon than befouling, abusing, and destroying any being with ties to the upper planes. We have no right to stand by and leave these unfortunates to a terrible fate of torture and death. Alright. We'll buy them. We'll do the good thing, I guess. The fat demon growls with happiness. You won't regret it. In the abyss, goods like these are a rarity. I wish you the most exquisite enjoyment of your purchase. If you wish, I can give you an excellent recipe for braised shanks. Just send one of your household slaves along to pick it up. The demon winks at you, then looks at the Azamars with palpable longing. Good. Whispered directions to the nexus to the slaves. Find your way to my camp. The Azamar women look at you, their expressions piercing. You see a mixture of gratitude and awe in their eyes. Thank you, stranger. We did not expect any help in this terrible place. We will not forget it. You did a noble thing when you did not abandon the weak in their hour of need. You have my deepest respect.
It's my time to shine.
That's a DC 32 athletics. Can we do it? I don't even know what my highest athletics is. We did it. Oh god, it's a 42 to get down? Jesus. Oh, I made it. Barely. Nice. Skullberries. Raggy. This Cambion, who gives you a smarmy bow, looks like he's once tried to split in two, then changed his mind. His chest is twice as wide as it should be, and double pupils stare at you from each of his eyes. Every time this freakish creature opens his mouth, an impressive goiter swells on his neck. His voice has an unpleasant croaking quality, as if a giant toad had taken up residence in his throat. Would you like to buy some flesh? You can call me Raggy. I am at your service. Show me your slaves. I can offer you a shipment of Galarian slaves. They certainly aren't in the best shape. Galarians are notorious for their fragility, but torturing them sure is fun. As Raggy grins, you spot at least 2 rows of needle-sharp teeth in his mouth. The Galarian slaves are clad in torn rags, their bodies emaciated, many have wounds and cuts. Their blank indifference to everything happening around them suggests these unfortunate lost have... Their blank indifference to everything happening around them suggests that these unfortunates lost any hope of escape long ago. Seizing the moment and deftly spitting at the mephit in the cage, Raggy nods at him. If you wish, you can also purchase this blighter. He won't be of much use, but you can entertain yourself for much time torturing him. He is sharp-tongued and quite resilient. I will guarantee you will spend several interesting and pleasant evenings killing this little freak. Chuckling, Raggy watches as the mephit wipes the spit from his face and mutters curses under his breath. The mephit's voice is angry, but tinged with respect. Sell me that mephit. I won't ask much for this nasty piece of crap. 10,000. And watch your fingers. This little prick bit off a few of mine when I was chasing him. The Cambion shows you his hand. It is hard to miss the fact that the number of fingers is still far higher than the usual, despite missing ones bitten off by the mephit. With a gesture, Raggy opens the cage by magic. You notice his fingers have far more knuckles than typical, which makes his hand look like large spotted spiders. The mephit climbs out of the cage, then gazes at you with its mean round eyes. So you just bought me, eh? Meaning I'm your slave now? That's funny. Why don't you just go... You missed the colorful ending of the phrase because, trying to avoid your retribution, the mephit spreads its wings and soars upward, becoming nothing but a dark speck in the sky within moments. Raggy laughs nastily. How awkward. You should have grabbed him as soon as he was out. Here, take this constellation prize. This is a ring of Nahedrian courage, an extremely valuable item. All the best gladiators wear these. With wicked gleam in his eyes, Raggy bares his sharp teeth in an insolent leer. You knew that would happen. Give me back my 10,000 or else. A wide blade butcher's knife suddenly appears in Raggy's hand, because I failed. He carefully files through the claw on one long, many-knuckled finger before hiding the weapon once more in the folds of his clothes. Oh no, this gold is mine. The mephit is yours. You let it escape. It's up to you to catch it. I'll buy the Galarian slaves. The double pupils flicker with greed. After feigning indecision, Raggy finally states 15,000 gold coins. I won't accept any less. I can get 15,000 selling those wretches as meat. Except, Raggy looks at one of his slaves who can barely stand. With a subtle motion, he throws a spell that slits the unfortunate's throat, as if he'd used a serrated knife. Raggy spits in disgust at the body on the ground. He doesn't even bother to wipe the splashes of blood from his face. That one was completely defective. It'd be shameful to offer it to a respectable buyer. Abu crouches and growls softly. There are not many things that can anger the guileless dragon, but it looks like the slaver managed to do just that. The heavy silence of the hand of the inheritor is almost palpable. It fills the air like the calm before a storm. Then the angel's voice explodes in your head, roaring and furious like a battle horn. He killed him like an animal. Oh heaven, I knew I was descending into the depths of evil, but there must be a limit. There must be a limit to it all. If not today, then someday I will descend into this den of sin and punish the murderers and save their victims. Pay 15,000 coins. Deal. The slaves look at you with hope. They are drained, but not yet broken. One captive, who looks even worse than his peers, almost falls, but his friend props him with their shoulders. One of the slaves, a scrawny young man with a crippled leg and hungry, wolfish face, slowly gets down to one knee before you. May the gods bless you, my lady. They've sent you to help us. We'll pray for you as long as we live. Good. Explain to the slaves how to get to the Nexus. Iomade bless you, says one slave. Thank you for standing up for us. We'll never forget your kindness. The ragged slaves huddle in a tight group and hurry towards the exit. They are frightened and tired, but you can see a glimmer of hope and defiance in their eyes. You did as every true Galarian should by saving the people from your homeworld, from slavery. Thanks to people like you, my heart holds no doubts that we will emerge victorious from this struggle. Who are you? What are you selling? Everybody calls me Raggy. The name's just fine by me. I am the top vendor here in the flesh markets, no matter what others think. They sell expensive, classy goods, whereas I specialize in rabble and riffraff. My goods cost 10 times less than what the others are selling. But I have 100 times more clients than everyone else. Everybody needs a slave. Cheap, maybe slightly defective, but still a slave. Big shots from the upper city prefer to do business with the others, but so what? The middle city feeds me much better. Raggy raises his voice to the last part. You notice that demon standing nearby casts cautious glances at the insolent grinning Cambion. It seems this shabby specimen has some authority here after all. Besides, I just don't sell live goods. I sell stuff that used to belong to these poor fools as well. You'll find some extremely valuable and interesting items among the loot taken during slave raids. Show me your... Oh no. And just like that, the episode for today is over. The narrator's a little tired. You gotta give him some props for, going at it. But thank you for hanging out and watching Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Hopefully you guys had fun. So if you did, do the thing. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. The link for the previous episodes and next episodes should be in the descriptions, unless they are not out yet. If you want them early, you could always beg for them in the comments, maybe. Tell me your favorite part of each episode. Let me know you guys are enjoying it. And with that, I will let you guys get back to your day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for hanging out.